Today we have another sneaker that came all the way from 1997, and I'm super excited to get this model because it's so under the radar. Not a lot of people know about its existence, but I found it in a DS super fresh form, straight from eBay, and a super low price. Hey guys, welcome back to a Kicks Business channel, and today we're looking at the 1997 cross-trainer model called Cathaxis Low. Obviously there was a mid version as well, but this is the low version. And there's so many things to talk about this shoe. There's so many elements, and on a first glance and based on the colorway, you won't think that it's a very complex shoe, but in reality, there's a lot of technology behind it, and there's a lot of materials that I would like to discuss with you and show it to you what shoes look like back in 1997. Now, starting from the upper, we have a very nice combination between mesh, which is the whole underlay completely meshed out, and genuine leather all around. All the elements on the overlay are genuine leather, from the toe box through the lacing system and all the way back to the heel. Back in the day, this is how it was. Reebok was not skimping a lot of the good materials, and they were creating products. They're great even today, and they look fresh like they just came out of the store because of the nature of the materials. Now, obviously mesh will always stay like that, almost will never deteriorate because of the nature of the construction, and genuine leather obviously is even better. But combining it both here with this cross-training shoe really comes to a great package. Now, if we look at the midsole here is EVA. Again, not gonna crumble, not gonna crack, it will stay like this forever. The only issue you might have with a shoe like this is sole separation, which you can fix with some glue further down the line if you have to. And in reality, the only synthetic leather here is on the tone. Now, these are some of the elements that I've seen in many shoes before. The tone is made out of mesh, but the overlays are made of synthetic leather, and most of the times these are prone to cracking, peeling, crumbling, and becoming sticky. For this one, this is still well preserved. There's not a lot of issues with this tone. There's tiny bits in one of the shoes slowly starting to peel on top of it, but to me that's not a huge problem. And these are produced in November of 1996, released in early 1997. They are in the 1997 Reebok catalog as well. I really like that jeweled Reebok Vector logo on the tone. It almost feels like there's air inside of it. It's super soft and nice, super plush. The inner liner is very nice, very thick. Padding is abundant, and I absolutely love how nicely these hug your foot. It's a feeling that only shoes that are made in the 90s you can kind of replicate with. Obviously, the insole here is the Reebok Athletics EVA based insole. You can pull out, clean, refresh, wash with the arch support. Love these insoles. Majority of the models from the 90s from Reebok were made with these insoles, and I absolutely love them. Right on top of the insole, it says Versa Training and Reebok, and this is the time when Reebok were kind of finding their own way of not saying just cross training, but versa training, meaning it's versatility in the training, pretty much the same as cross training. So you can use these for tennis, a gym, basketball, multiple sports. This was the idea behind cross training. On the heel, we have stitched in Reebok Vector. On the side, lateral, kind of in the midfoot section of the lateral side of the midsole, there's another Vector logo, Vector on the tone, and that's pretty much it. There's nowhere saying Reebok unless you look inside and check out the insole. And now the biggest thing here is the outsole. If you look at the outsole, we have a Vector right on the top, but the biggest plus here is Ultra Hexalite on the heel and Hexalite on the forefoot. And I absolutely love the design of this outsole. It sort of looks like these concentric round circles that are separated in the midfoot section by the EVA. The rubber is only in the forefoot and on the heel, but having that Ultra Hexalite on the heel and the Hexalite on the forefoot, let me tell you, when you put them on feet, they're super comfortable, and you can feel the Ultra Hexalite on the heel just like it was back in the day. And I am a huge fan of Ultra Hexalite, especially the one that it's placed right underneath your heel above the midsole. You can feel it, it's very responsive, and I absolutely love it. Back to the lacing system, we have these bungees that are extending down where the leather is stitched over them. So this is a very nice, they're gonna stay like this forever. There's no plastic here to deteriorate or break, and the first lace loop is kind of sort of going forward. towards your toes, similar to a lot of models at the time. And if you look at the sizing, yeah, you'll notice that this is 9.5, not my size, but again, these are women's sizes, and 9.5 translates to 8.5 my size, so I fit in those perfectly well and I can wear them with no problem. These are super light, by the way, just because of the nature of the upper combination between the leather and the mesh, and this EVA is super light as well. Comfort up to the roof. I absolutely love it. This looks like a super clean colorway, white almost predominantly with some little small hints of purple, and of course on the bottom we have the gray. But where the pull tab is in the back, this is actually extending from the overlay patch that it's leather, and you can see the thickness of the leather. You can touch it, you can kind of feel how soft it is. Again, rarely we see executions like this these days, unfortunately. Ton is not gusseted, so free flowing, just a touch down below towards your toe box in the distal side. Yeah, I mean, what else I can say? Another amazing classic sneaker, OG from the 90s into the collection. I keep adding these as soon as I find something in my size. I try to grab it as soon as possible. eBay, other apps, people let me know all the time, and if the price is right, I grab them right away, add them to the collection, show it to you guys, and I'll continue to show you more. I have a big project coming up with a lot of the Reebok catalogs I'm trying to scan, and I'm going to show you, probably upload a lot of pictures, show you some videos, and kind of create a timeline with all the models from the early 90s to kind of mid 2000s. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you're new, check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon, and as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.